Hey everybody, it is, I don't know what time it is, 5:25. I am in Jersey. This is Ladi for those of you who don't know me. When you jump on, let me know who you are, where you're checking in from. I am currently in Jersey getting ready for one of our partners' weddings tomorrow. I wanted to jump on here because I wanted to talk about some of the things I love hearing when I'm talking to future business owners that are looking to join me or my team. But I want to show you real quick. This is my room. Got the Food Network going on in the background. I'm at a Radisson and it's really nice. It's really nice. But I love talking to new business owners because they get excited. They have that excitement and they're already thinking about all the things that they can do when they get started. Like, I had talked to one young lady that one of my partners is working to bring in, and she's so excited about the fact that they're going to go to Vegas. They're already planning trips and where they're going to go. They want to go to Disney. They want to be able to go back to Disney with their young son and have some more fun. I'm talking to business owners who was saying, you know what, because of this opportunity, I could possibly pay off my bills. I can have extra money coming into the house. They're talking about just the fact that they can have something of their own. Hey, Jamie, Janine, make sure you're coming in. You let me know where you're representing, where you're checking in from. But the excitement that I hear from business owners when they fully understand what this opportunity is and what we can go ahead and provide them, and the power of having two 1099 businesses for less than $200 is amazing. I've heard everything from, I've had a testimonial that from one of our partners all the way to UK, and she says that six weeks ago, she was a totally different person than what she is today. She is more outgoing. She has more confidence. She has more of a drive. She is ready to take over the UK. I have other business partners who are telling me now, it's like, you know what, though I've been in this business for a while, I haven't really taking the opportunity seriously, but you know what? I see where it can go. I see where it could take me. And I realize that it's only me that is stopping me from getting to where I need to be. And a lot of the people who reach out to me and my team members are really at that position in their life when they realize, you know what? I need to do more. There has to be more to life than going to work every single day, coming home, dealing with the family, dealing with the loved ones, and going to bed. There has to be more. Many of them are people who just travel and have a passion for travel. And what better thing to do if you have a passion in travel? Get a business in travel. Why not join a business in travel? So not only will you be able to travel more, you'll be able to travel better. You'll start earning some of those industry benefits and privileges that you see some of us post about. Now, you're also going to get the education. Some of the things that the prospects have said, because of course, many of our prospects may have looked at other opportunities, may have been in other opportunities. But one of the things that we make sure that they know and they understand is that you are not in this business by yourself. You may own your business, but you know what? You have a full team from California to the UK to help you with your business. And you know what? Because of my networking and my team's networking, you have other people as well outside of our team who could also help you, who could be down the block from you. So you can have that moral support and that physical support that you need to run both of your businesses. Now, one of the things I definitely hear from a lot of new business owners and those who are getting ready to get started is, I've never done this before. What if I fail? And I say, well, what if you don't? And what if you succeed? It's like, either way, we have you. Failure is part of the process. I'm not going to lie. Nobody jumped into this business and was 100% successful. We are all failing our way to the top because we're always learning. Now, let's talk about the learning. That is definitely something I always get from a lot of the new people who are looking to get into the business, talking to my prospects, because what we do is, as my team grows, they're not growing their team by themselves. They don't have to. They have the help of me. They have the help of my sponsor, our 2-star director, as well as other leaders that can help them talk to different people, explain the situation. And you know what? Most prospects like to hear the stories of other people who are having success or maybe struggling to success. Because sometimes that's actually an even stronger testimony to talk about your struggles to get there versus somebody who says, hey, I signed up and boom, I made it. Because you know what? It's really not like that. But we have tons of availability for learning. We have online learning in both of our back offices, which will allow you to train on your own at your own pace based on your goals. We also have live training where you can come physically to a hotel, to a resort, on a cruise ship, to somebody's house and actually do the training. We do training on Zooms. We do trainings on Facebook. We do all types of trainings. Heck, my team, we go out to eat and train. Anytime they ask me a question, they know I'm just going to keep going. So, I like to eat first, then start talking because I'll forget about my food. That's how much I love training. And y'all know I'm a foodie. So if I forget about my food to train, it's something serious going on, right? But we have all of those capabilities. I've had prospects that says, well, I don't want to bug you or your order. I don't want to bug my sponsor with questions. That's what we're here for, people. Bug us. I honestly feel that if you're not bugging us, then you may not be doing anything. Now, of course, there's always going to be circumstances where, like, I have a person on my team. I talk to her maybe every couple of months because when she joined, she had just finished schooling to become a travel agent. And instead of going out and actually paying $8,000, $9,000, $15,000 to get her own franchise, she decided to go ahead and just leverage what IntelliTravel has and use that. So now she has her own business. She is moving, she is booking because I can see some of it. She's doing great. I check in. She says, hey, I'm good. She knows I'm here. And that's great. So don't ever feel that if you decide to partner with me or any of my team members, that is a situation where, we're going to keep up with you or anything like that because there's no quotas on the travel side. You can book as much or as little travel as you want. It's all about what you need, how much income you're trying to have, and that's about it. You do what you want to do with your business. Now, of course, I'm always giving them training opportunities. I'm always letting them know when a supplier has a training. I'm letting them know when, IntelliTravel has a training or when CLIA has a training or whatever. I let them know of opportunities to go ahead and jump on a live, jump on a webinar, whatever, because I'm really big on education because the more you learn, the more you earn. So that's some of the things that we get asked a lot. And now another thing is I'm not a travel agent. I don't travel that much. Can I still do this? But of course, because you know what? Once you go ahead and get started with us, guess what you're going to do? You're going to travel. Because everybody has done that. Matter of fact, my UK partner, she wasn't even in the business for 2 weeks and she was already planning her trip. And guess where she went? All she went to was London and got some training. Now you have to understand, when we say travel, we don't necessarily mean jump on a plane and go anywhere far. No. Jump in your car and go to the next state. Go to the next city. Or better yet, travel in your city. Do a staycation in your city. There's so much that you can learn about your city if you treat your city like a tourist. No matter where you live, I am sure there are things in your city that people might be want to come to. Drive 2 hours away. So I always encourage agents, new and old, to go out there and see the world, see what's around you, do them travel. And guess what? Some of those benefits that we earn, they're not free, they are earned, will allow you to have discounted hotel stays, discounted cruises, discount resort stays, excellent airline packages. But again, these are not things that are just given to you. One of the things that I do tell new agents and those who are coming in, because I have had prospects ask me, oh, so when I join, that means I'm gonna get all this free air and free hotel and free. I say, no. You're going to get access to the ability to get discounted hotels and discounted fam trips and things like that. But a lot of them require for you to have taken some kind of training. You might need to be certified in Norwegian or Royal or Carnival, Princess, Holland before you can use their agent rates. For some of the fam trips, you may have had to book a certain amount of actual bookings before you can go. And you know what's one of the things I definitely tell people, because some people say, you know what, I don't travel. So how can I tell somebody about a resort or a hotel or a city, but I've never been and I can't go? Guess what? We have a group with over 12 13,000. Correction, I think we're at 13,000 now. Over 13,000 experienced agents around the world who I can guarantee you has either been, booked, or lives where you're trying to send somebody. So you can always ask them and leverage them. But you know what? Our training that we provide is so great. You know more about a city before you even get there. Case in point, Temptation Resorts. Now, I've never been to Temptation Resorts. I want to go someday. I never been, but I did so much training on it that when I was at, y'all gonna laugh at me, but don't laugh, Vacation Express training, and they was like, yeah, we're going to talk about this new resort. It's called Temptation Resorts. I got so excited, and I started spitting out so much information. She just walked over and gave me the mic. She was like, apparently you know about this resort. I said, yeah, I did my training. I did my research. I talked to the BDMs. When I saw them at trade shows, I asked them questions. Now let's talk about trade shows. Good segue right there. Now, with the trade shows, as a travel agent, there are tons of different trade shows you can go to. Some are just dinners where you go for one night, and you have some of the vendors where they'll come out and they'll actually talk to you. I'll give you a little breakdown, 15, 20 minutes. But then we have those trade shows, and I'm talking about like wedding expo level type stuff where you go in, there's 50, 60, 70, 100, 200 vendors out there representing different countries, Belize, Colombia, London, cities, states, continents, all types of stuff. And as a travel professional, you get to go to these, get all of this on-hand training, on-hand experiences. Some of them have food tasting. Some of them do giveaways. I've been to trainings where, a matter of fact, there is somebody on here right now. Her name is Miss Florence. She won a trip at one of the ones we went to, one of the conferences, and they had a trade show. She won a trip to go to Galapagos Islands. I hope she knows how to say it now, because we sure was having fun with her because she could not say that word. But imagine, she gets to not only learn how to say the word, but she's going on a free cruise to learn about this. How fun is that? How amazing is that? And all because she decided to go out and invest in her training. So yes, there is tons of training that you can take, tons of training that is out there. Some training definitely is online. Like, I'm currently in the Travel Institute, which is the only way to call yourself a certified travel agent. You have to go through Travel Institute. Nobody else can give you that title. No other company can give you that title. A certified travel agent is by Travel Institute. Now, membership with them is very inexpensive and is very valuable. I'm currently getting my certification to become a luxury travel agent with them. I'm really big on luxury right now, so I think I'm in like 2 luxury classes. You know, I just finished my luxury training with my host agency as well. But my whole point is there's so much training. And here's another thing. I had an agent ask me, she was like, well, you know, I'm getting ready to go on this cruise, but I booked it before I was an agent, but I would love to be able to get a ship inspection while I'm there. Is it possible? Yes. All you need to do is contact, and this works for hotels as well. Contact them, let them know if possible, can I get a tour? Now, it may not happen, but you can always say, always ask with a smile, because you never know what can happen. But there's so many amazing possibilities. And you know what? I haven't even talked about income. The income is mind-blowing, because people always want to say, well, how much do you make a month? Well, I always ask them, how much do you plan to book a month? Because every trip is different. Every commission is going to be different. Every agent is going to book differently. So there is no way for me to seriously say, oh, I make X amount a month in travel. Because you know what? I don't get I don't get commissions every single month, because for me personally, I book a lot of my trips around certain months. So I get my commissions 30 to 60 days afterwards, for a little while after that. You know, so everybody is different. There are some people who book major trips every single month. They have a couple of major trips going. There are some people who focus just on booking maybe 2 or 3 large, and I mean like 300 people, large quarterly trips. So, you know, they get a good paycheck every quarter and they're happy. See, they're happy. It's whatever you want to do. It's however you feel. And that's the beauty of it. And then the last thing we're going to talk about is that if you're happy and if you're having fun, if you know that this is something that you love and plan on loving, because I have some people who are getting ready to start up before the year is out and they're ecstatic and they're ready. Go share with other people. What other business can you have? Because your regular 9 to 5 isn't going to do this. That is not only going to award you for helping to share this happiness and make other people happy and put money in their banks, But they're also going to keep you up with some residuals, some passive income, and so much more. Now, I'm going to definitely tell you, joining our team is not just joining another business. You're going to join a team with people who are going to mentor you. You're going to join a team who are going to push you. We have some real pushers on our team that are not going to let you slack, especially if you announce what your goal is. We have leadership that if you tell them this is your goal, leadership's going to come for you until you don't follow. Because we can't pull you if you're not moving. But we are here to help anybody, no matter where you're at, no matter whether you're in Scotland, whether you're in Virginia, London, Birmingham, Alabama, and UK, California, Puerto Rico, Mexico, soon Canada. No matter where you are, if you're in any of our states, we would love to help you. And if you know any of my agents, because I know some of you are on my team and some of you have been talking to some of my agents and we've been involved in conversations in Facebook, definitely get back with that person if you have more questions. Now, if you have questions, and I know some of you have been following me and following my adventures, definitely go ahead and reach out to me and just ask some questions. Information is free, but regretting, that costs. Regret costs. Information is free. So check me out over the next couple of days. I'm going to be at one of our partners' weddings. So this might be the last time you see me live until Sunday night, maybe. But you're definitely going to see some great pictures coming up in about a few weeks. Guess what, everybody? You're going to see me on a Carnival Sky. We are heading to Cuba and we're heading to Nassau, Bahamas. I'm going with some of my business partners and some of my new friends that I've met. We are planning to have so much fun and we are going to show you everything that we can get away with. And we're excited, like so excited. Like when this trip is over, I plan on start packing for Cuba and Nassau. But you know what? Going into 2019, our team does not want to plan any more trips without you. We want you to join us. We want to help you plan those trips because one of the great things about being on this team, you always have a travel buddy no matter where you are. So with that, I'm going to let you go. Remember, information is free, but regret costs. I'm going to talk to y'all later. Bye.